Alright, with DC Legends coming to an end on Halloween Day 2023, I wanted to go through and take a look at every single character that's been released in the game and just document them all because there have been quite a bit. In addition to the decent roster that was originally launched with the game, they've added at least 2 characters a month every month over the last 6.5 years, and they've added a whole bunch of skins, so in a way that makes even more characters. Sort of, yeah, same character, same moveset, but they look different, and you can customize your team. I mean, for example, Superman has like 8 skins total, I think, so, that's 8 different looking Supermans that can be out on the field. So anyways, this is actually the final installment of this series. This is the Energy Affinity female villains. I'm gonna do both aliens and Earthlings here because as you see, it's only 6. Earthling there was 2 and Alien there was 4. I'm not gonna make separate videos for 2 characters. So let's get into it. First off, we have Flatline, Princess of Pain. Not 5-star legendary, no big deal. We got her there now. Bink. Let's take a look at her skin. She's wearing like a Halloween costume with like bones on the pants. What was she before? Oh wow, she didn't even have pants on before. Summer, winter, or at least fall, Halloween makes more sense to be dressed up like that. Okay, take a look at these moves. Death Man's Chattels. Okay. Grandfather's Keepsake. All apply 2 stamina ups on all allies. Lazarus's Bequest. Matter of Life and Death and Rigor Mortis. Oh, that's fun. We got Livewire, Shock Jack. Ooh, she's already 5-star legendary. Sweet. Now let's just unlock that skin. See what she looked like before. She was almost cooler before, actually. Now she just got a weird mohawk. I don't know, whatever. Moves, we got Gigawatt, Quick Charge, Lightning Storm. Actually, this move matches her look now with the mohawk. Static Shock and Living Lightning. Let me change her real quick. I wonder if that move will change. But does she have spiky hair? Nope. That would have been something. Imagine it did change. That'd be kind of cool. Like, wow, it actually correlates to how she's looking. Her face is mildly different. Oh, yeah, she's like blue, like the electricity's taking over her or something. Alright, next we have Blackfire, Queen of Tamaran. She reminds me of the other one that we had, Starfire, but I guess it makes sense because they're both Tamarans and their hair is similar. God, that's thick and long. Jeez, broad. First, let's get her up to 5-star legendary. Here we go. Now let's take a look at the skin prior. What were you like before, bitch? Oh, wow. I don't even remember this. She's got her hair on a cape. What's the point of a cape at that point? Your hair practically is the cape. Why is it sticking so far out, too? Is it just because her arms are like... what the... I don't even remember this look. Most of them I remember. All I remember her is like this. Well, anyways, take a look at these. Black Bolts. Apply stun if the target is shielded. As a side note, I said that she's the Queen of Tamaran. That's pretty crazy that the Queen is a bad guy, and like the other one is the good guy. A Starfire. She. I guess that's why she's a good guy. She ran away because she didn't believe in this bad stuff that the Queen's all about. But anyways, Ultraviolet Healing. She also has ultraviolet abilities, I guess, just like the good version had. Stellar Rage, Birthright, and Royal Decrete. Is that supposed to be Decrete, or is it supposed to be Decree, and they just spelled it wrong? Again, I wouldn't doubt it. Terra, Troubled Teen Titan. She's already got some skins. Oh wow, she's got a couple. She's got one of these new weird dark ones. That's weird, I don't like that. The only one I think it was cool on was Lex Luthor. He looked cool with that skin, but otherwise it's weird. So this is her regular look. I kind of like the regular look. It makes sense as Teen Titan. But this was her legendary look, though. She put on a red suit. And then this was the skin that I had. It just seemed kind of the coolest. It reminds me of like a Flash / like a UFC type fighter. Anyways, she's only got 2-star legendary, so let's help her out there. Get her to that 5-star. There you go. Get that beefed up there, girl. Now take a look at our moves. Stalagmite Slam. Apply heal immunity to target. Not bad. Rock Solid. She's got a boner. Tremor. 75% chance to use Tremor a second time. That's not bad either. Jeez. These other moves must have been way better. Meltdown and Earthen Purity. Next up, we got Killer Frost. Dr. Caitlin Snow. Why do I feel like we've already done her? But we clearly didn't, because she's only at 2-star legendary. If I already did her, she would have been 5-star. Which she will be very briefly. Or in a moment, I mean. 1, 2. Come on, stop taking so dang long. Last one, let's get it. An hour and a half later. Come on. Finally. Alright, so this was her skin. Is this her original skin? She's got some ice on her jugs. Oh yeah, that must have been her regular skin, because I remember this one. Okay, it's all blue and like icy, and then there's that weird purple color. Like, what's up with that? Just to get a little more color on there? Or... So this must be a skin. This is kind of cool, though. It gets rid of all, like, the unnecessary ice. You know, it's just more casual. I mean, I don't like that weird comb-over mohawk, but... What was her hair before? Yeah, see, that's normal hair. That's semi-normal. I mean, she's trying to be edgy now. This comb-over mohawk, not a fan of, but the clothes is much better than the rest. Anyways, moves. Ice Spear. Freeze Solid. Cooldown -1. Okay, I see why I didn't upgrade that. It's useless. Shatter. Heat Absorption. Freeze Solid. Cooldown -1 and 20% turn meter up when enemy is stunned. And Cold Reflection. Gain 2 intelligence up so when an enemy is stunned. Alright, next we have Blaze. Red Lantern of Sector 33. She's a Red Lantern, but then she's blue. It's kind of goofy. Okay, 5-star legendary. Here we come. She's sitting at 4 anyways, so bing, done. Let's get that skin change. This almost feels like this would be a skin. Like, this is kind of cool looking. But this is just her legendary look. Her regular look was this. So more blue skin showing and her wings weren't on fire. Yeah, this is way cooler. Her and Atrocitus, they're both red, which is like rage. We got Burning Blood, Rejection, Kiss of Death. Gain True Sight and apply Enrage on the target if they don't already have it. Well, if she's under Atrocitus lead, they'd already have Rage, so that'll do nothing. Humiliation and Beauty and Beast. At the start of the battle, Beast starts... Oh, I wanted to see if there's anything with Atrocitus. I thought maybe she'd be Beauty and Atrocitus was Beast, but nope. That's pretty cool. Oh, Taunt and Death Immunity. I'm going to work on her just for the dick of it. See how good she is. Oh, what am I doing? Why'd I go all the way back like that? I mean, I guess she was the last one, so we're fine. But it's not what I meant to do. Anyways, this is the first one again. Yep, so Flatline, Princess of Pain. Let's get that bio, bitch. Affiliations, Leviathan. Leviathan. That makes me think of like a... That's a ship name. Well, a capital ship name in Star Wars. It's kind of goofy. Hear that here. That's my affiliation. Powers. Flatline is a martial artist and assassin who relies heavily on critical damage and lethal heavy attacks. Nika was one of the most notable enemies to face Robin in the League of Lazarus, where she took his heart both literally and figuratively. So she kills him? But he also was like, damn baby, you're hot. Nika is a Russian metahuman born with the ability to absorb the skills of the recently dead. Okay, so she's just good at fighting then if she stole Robin's skills. She improves her powers under the wing of Lord Deathman. Okay, who's Lord Deathman? He should have been in this game. It would have been funny. What else did she look like? Jeez, what is Robin getting all horny for this for? She reminds me of something that would be in like Monster High. Anyways, Livewire, Shock Jock. Affiliations, Superman Revenge Squad. I'm pretty sure she's the only one in there. I don't think I've heard of anyone else being in a Superman Revenge Squad. Powers, hard to pin down and always unpredictable. She builds up power to deliver shocking attacks. After gaining electricity powers, Leslie Willis shifted careers from radio DJ to full-time supervillain. As a radio shock jock, so basically, I mean, I get the joke here because she has electric powers, so get it, shock jock. But at the same time, a shock jock is like Howard Stern. Anyhow, Leslie Willis enjoyed nothing better than making Superman the target of her on-air rants. Her disdain for the Man of Steel turned into full-blown hatred after a bizarre accident nearly killed her, causing her to become a being of electrical energy. Blaming Superman for the mishap, she continues to torment the Man of Steel not only with her sharp tongue, but also her impressive electrical superpowers. Next, this bitch, Blackfire Queen of Tamaran. Affiliations, Titans. I don't think you'd be a Titan, though, because... I don't know, maybe. I was gonna say, aren't Titans all good guys? But I suppose you could be part of the Titan world. Or universe, I should say. Anyways, powers. Blackfire uses stellar energy to deplete her enemy's shields and defenses, exposing them to devastating attacks. Starfire's outcast sister, Commander, adopted the name Blackfire after she violently reclaimed the throne of Tamaran and tortured Coriander. What? Coriander and Commander are the kids' names? Commander is the oldest child of the Tamaranian royal family. She is the first princess born in 100 years, and as such was showered with gifts, honors, and privileges. On the day Commander was born, the Citadel Empire attacked the western part of Tamaran and killed 3,000 citizens in her name. Though she was in no way at fault, Commander is forever inextricably linked to that horrible day. So who's Commander? This one? Blackfire's Commander? Yeah, Outcast sister Commander adopted the name Blackfire. She violently reclaimed the throne, but then there was all these deaths that weren't her fault? So is she bad? Or is she just kind of like in a bad situation? Like, they count her as a villain, but is she? I don't know. What is this thing? That reminds me of like Ugly Doll or something, or from like one of those games. What are those games called? I don't know, those card games. Anyways, Tara, troubled teen. She's a Titan as well, obviously. It even says it right there in her name. Unbalances enemies to make them easier to attack, then delivers crushing attacks against both her foes and friends. Wow, what a bitch. You're gonna hurt your friends too, you idiot. With the power to control the earth and a troubled past, Tara Markov is not someone to turn your back on. The illegitimate daughter of the king of Markovia, Tara inherited the ability to control all earth and matter. But while her half-brother was raised as a superhero, Tara had a more troubled upbringing, estranged from her family. She fell in with the mercenary Deathstroke and was used by him as an agent within the Teen Titans. With divided loyalties and psychological trauma, Tara is a dangerous enemy and an even more treacherous ally. So what is said? Where's Markovia? It says her half-brother was raised as a superhero. Who is her half-brother? I guess that would help if you knew where Markovia was and then who the king was. Then you could figure out who his son was. I don't know. Anyways. Why do they have the same pose? Arm down with an arm out. Arm down, arm out. Legs spread. They got the same fucking pose. Like, they just took this. Yeah, everything's exactly the same. Look at even, like, the waist, how it goes. Goes in on the right and kind of straight on the left. This is the same. They took the one, like, graphic and then just kind of changed the color on it a little bit and said, yep, that's another character. It's just so lazy. Anyway, Killer Frost, Dr. Caitlin Snow. Affiliations, Justice League, Suicide Squad. Powers, uses her cold powers to pretend that she's actually Tara. To steal heat, stun, and shatter frozen opponents. After an accident gave her cold powers and turned her into a deadly heat vampire. Okay, I didn't know she was a vampire. Dr. Caitlin Snow now struggles to atone for her past crimes. While working on a Star Labs experimental thermodynamic engine, Dr. Snow became the victim of industrial sabotage. She survived the incident, but at the price of needing to siphon body heat from others to stay alive. Driven by insatiable hunger, she became the villain Killer Frost until Batman recognized her inherent goodness. Given the chance to redeem herself, she now struggles to keep her terrible hunger under control while making a difference. So why does she count as a villain then? She's not a villain. I feel like she's just like Dr. Freeze. He's not really a villain either. He just wants to save his wife at the end of the day. It's just people gave him a hard time, and that's kind of why he resorted to like heavy, aggressive defense of his methods. But at the end, it's just for his wife. Just like her. She's just stealing people's heat because it's either that or she dies. Well, she don't want to die, so even Batman was like, you're not actually bad. So why are they counting her as a villain here? That's stupid. Anyways, Blaze, Red Lantern, Sector 33, motherfucker. Affiliations, Lantern, duh. Blaze's most effective weapon is rage. Yeah, that's why she's red. She manipulates enemies' rage to turn them into easy prey. Bleeze's proud life as Princess of Havania became nothing but torment after being captured by the Sinistro Corps. A rage so great filled her heart that a Red Lantern ring was summoned, turning her into the newest member of Atrocitus's ranks. Bleeze was born into royalty and raised to look down on anyone outside her inner circle. She took pride in the idea of attracting suitors, but despised the thought of sharing her time with them. But humility struck her life violently when her home planet, Havania, was attacked by the Sinistro Corps. After being kidnapped and turned into a victim, she was consumed by rage and approached by a power ring, becoming the Red Lantern of Sector 33. That's weird, approached by a ring's just like, hey, what's up? You want to wear me? That's weird too. She's like, oh my god, I think it's so awesome that these guys are checking me out, but like, yeah, I ain't gonna date any of them. Okay, slut. And I think that's it. Yep. Back to Flatline. So there it is. Energy affiliated, alien and Earthling females villains. Just for the fun of it, this is what they said were the aliens. Kind of obvious. I mean, she's blue and she's from Tamarin, wherever that is. And so the Earthling should have been these four. Which, yeah, they all, I think, had accents. Except for her. She's an Earthling? I don't know. I guess so. But yeah, that's it for this video, and that's it for this series in general. Finally, whew, when I first started this, I thought it would only be like 8 parts, but I think I made how many videos total? Like 12, 15? I don't know, a whole bunch. Because a lot of these sections became part 1 and part 2 and stuff. But, yeah, that's it. That is every character that's been in the game, and there really shouldn't be any more after this, because the game's ending. So, whew, that was a lot of work, but got through it just barely in time. There's literally 2 days left of this month. And I've just completed this. So yeah, thanks for checking this out. Hopefully you checked out the whole series too, because that's an even bigger thanks. Thanks for that. And until whatever comes next, which unfortunately won't be a DC Legends thing, I said see ya.